Hello and welcome to D&D, where we're going to talk about doors.
Yeah.
Doors.
None of us can open them.
I can't open mine.
I mean, we could. Grimmer could do it. Just break the door.
Yeah. Just go wereborn and break it down.
Break the door
wait.
open.
Does Grimmer also have Mage Hand? Can we do like a fun war with our hands?
He does have Mage Hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, it's a deal.
Wasn't sure what the deal is, but okay. Welcome to a few dice short. Today we're playing D&D. We're a player down, but it's okay because it's just Jack.
Oh, that means we're 2 players down, unless Wind is gonna like pull the party like he usually does.
Wind hasn't been here anyway, so it's fine. I'm not expecting anyone to die yet.
Yeah.
Oh, we're on a high moving vehicle. Anyone can do it.
Oh no, Leo took a misstep while changing cars and fell off. Oh no.
I'll have to roll another druid.
Well, welcome to A Few Dice Short. Today we're playing D&D. Schedule for the week. My brain has been numb and time has been a blur. Sunday, that's the day. Sunday, hunt day?
Yes.
Sunday hunt day.
Hunt showdown. Yep. I gotta get the last little level of the event done. Get my free stuff.
I'm glad you're succeeding at something.
Thank you.
Get all the stuff.
Yeah.
I tried some hunt and I died. I haven't tried any yet.
Oh, come on. Don't give up. It's great.
Just join us tomorrow. We'll figure it out.
We'll die together.
Trust me, you can't be worse than me. Monday, are we having a map Monday, or are you going to be still gone for the next 2 weeks?
Nope. Monday I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah, just picking up where I left off on the Masquerade Bloodlines. So, yeah, that was. I've been having a good time with that game. It's a lot of fun. I'm thinking about doing another one after I beat it, just like trying a different clan out. But I will be busy Wednesday, so there will be no Wednesday stream.
Okay.
Sad.
So close to finishing it. So close.
I know.
We'll work on the Wildling one eventually too.
Yeah. I've been working on it, just writing stuff down, but
So at least you're doing something. I mean, the idea that Nathan threw out there yesterday about the Ranger, that could be another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, trap class could be fun. That does sound interesting.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and get into today's session. No Adventures in Anqkorveil, Campaign 2, Session 32, The King's Outriders, and the generic mystery of the Steel Drake Way. Railway, that's what I meant to say. Rolling the intro. Hello, welcome back.
Woo!
Well, last time we left off, the party had got free tickets to ride one of the the maiden voyage of the first train in Henri. From the capital to Mezixello, the destination of the 2 weeks peace festival, where they themselves will be competing in the tournament. And hopefully not hang.
Yeah.
Looking at you, Mirren. No, who am I joking? It's going to be Leo. Well, no, it's not going to be Leo. He's somehow going to narrowly survive after being knocked to 0 HP.
He's gonna come back with less Leo and more Void.
Every time. Eventually you're just going to get taken away.
Take me away.
And then I can really play Jeudy.
Yeah, that's exactly how that works.
Oh, slightly off topic, but I am using Leo's book / otherworldly being in my IRL game a little bit.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, they made a slight
cool.
appearance, so that was funny. Anyways, the party had prepared themselves, boarded the train, and have been just socializing with the various people on the train. They're in the top of the line, first class, class A carts here. All the rich people are here, and they got a whole train car to themselves because there's too many of them. But you guys had been socializing, did a little gambling, little drinking, and met some interesting people. You'll have gone back to your carts. All been served dinner. Mirren, I would like to ask you though, did you use that fine silverware that you were given?
Oh yeah, why not?
It's very nice cutlery.
Good.
It works like it works exactly how you would hope a knife and fork and spoon would work.
Nice.
The spoon
Good.
holds things without leaking. The fork holds things with leaking, but also can stab. The knife cuts and stabs things. It's a miracle, really.
Wow. True craftsmanship.
It really is. It really is.
Only fit for a prince. All my spoons have holes.
That's where Grimmer's biting down on them with his tusk.
Yeah. Yep.
All of our money goes towards buying spoons.
Oh, and there is that noise going on.
That's the final boss.
Hold on, give me just a second. You guys distract people.
Okay. Distraction.
Consider yourselves distracted. I'm eating a Malaysian curry potato pie thing.
What was the name
Wow.
of
That was a
the
lot going on.
the suspicious detective guy? What's he called?
Absolutely nothing.
Inspector. I wrote Jack H because I couldn't write his last name down fast
Jack H. Did I write him?
enough.
The answer's no, but let's check.
Yeah, I don't have a last name. I have Jack, I have Lady Angela, Baron Lionel Rush, and Alig Wiki.
Oh,
And
I've got-
Mr. Gotsky.
I put down Mr. Jack Johnson.
Like the artist?
Maybe. I know there's Gunther, the young fire expert.
Yep.
Gunther?
Okay, I'm back.
Hello.
Hi.
Mass-
Back. We didn't distract them.
Mormus.
We just kind of stayed in silence and did nothing.
I heard you
That's
rambling
not
about
true.
people.
We talked
No, you
about
didn't.
people.
I literally heard you though.
Must have been an old stream or something.
But this is a live chat.
Why are you talking so delayed, there, Tyler? We haven't said anything for minutes.
What?
I'm gonna perish.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get back into that. So someone decided to shampoo the carpet. No one. I got a stream every Saturday, 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, it's earlier here. Could
Oh.
forgive myself if I decided to shampoo my carpet.
Okay. Last time again, you guys were on a train, met a bunch of people. I could hear you guys naming off some names. That's nice.
Yeah.
You guys have laid down to rest. It's gonna be probably another day or two before you're there. Late the next day, you should be arriving, unless something happens, like the train gets transported to a parallel universe. It's not. It's not. You guys wake up in your
Should I
boring old fantasy
prepare an
universe.
actual druid Leo? Just in case?
One that's actually really kind and doesn't set things on fire and never
I
had issues
mean,
with chickens
you
before.
could do that as a druid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Yeah.
Anyways, you guys awaken to a house call sort of deal as the slight knock on your cabin doors. One of the employees, attention, it is morning, breakfast being served. Attention, breakfast being served. Can we take your order? Blah 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 blah. We got pancakes. Blah 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 blah. We got wet bacon. Blah 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 blah.
Wet bacon?
Yeah, both. All of it.
We got pan bacon.
Yeah. One
They
of
just want
everything.
pancakes. What are you with? Pancakes.
Oh, whatever you want. Just write it down. Here's a menu. Have fun. You're in Class A of super fancy rich cars. Order whatever you want. We'll make it.
Pancakes
On the
with
house.
caviar and gold leaf. Oh boy.
You guys proceed with your orders if you would like to as they're preparing food. If you guys want to talk or move around the carts, commit some crimes, whatever. Now is your chance to before I move things over to you guys eating and then moving over to fun stuff.
I don't think I have anything.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
eat her pancakes.
That Alec Wiki, he good guy, him. He gave me 2 free tickets for meals when we get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just excited.
You're gonna get that
I've
golden
had any
pony.
of these meal things. Are they any good?
They're pretty good. They do the job.
Get your ecstatic meal at McDonald's today.
Exactly.
You guys enjoy your nice meal. The best food is the food that you don't pay for. Or spend an entire day sorting through to find a pony. So, you guys enjoy your breakfast as day goes on. The person with the best hearing, Rin, if you can make me a perception check.
Aye, Captain, or whoever. Aye, train conductor. As soon as- there we go. There it is.
There's the die.
Oh, that's a dig.
I still can't see it.
I can't either. I saw a
that's
die,
weird.
but that was
I saw
it.
a dice. I saw a 16 on the dice.
I did too.
Same.
Well, there we go. It was over 50.
There it goes,
There it is.
23.
That was really
Lovely.
slow.
Yeah. Is it going through?
Maybe I need to do some updates or something. But she
There
got
it is.
23. Got 23.
Lovely.
With that, you hear the train ahead of you all. You will hear things being moved around. As you're kind of walking near your door, you hear things moving around, some slamming, some aggressive words, and some please remain calm, we'll find it. This is in the train car ahead of you all.
I mean, is this our issue, really? You know?
What are
Meh.
they looking for?
I have no clue. We'd probably have to go ask or look around.
Yeah, the problem with Rin having the highest perception is she doesn't care enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Everybody out the door. We're gonna look for this thing that is lost or person.
I mean, you can just wait till the problem comes to you too. So it's whatever you want.
Sure, Rin. I've got nothing better to do with my day.
Wait. Let me. One more piece of bacon.
What if
Okay,
Rin and
Snoop.
I were like, okay, do we want to make a guess on as to what was lost? Whilst we're making our way over there.
I'm gonna say
Like-
ticket. I reckon they're here for free.
Wow.
That or like a suitcase, maybe.
What would
Do they have suitcases? Yeah, surely, right?
There was a suitcase full of cutlery. Last session. I'm gonna say it's a lost shoe or something.
Cinderella on a train.
I was thinking like a slipper, but sure. Mirren?
I don't know. Hopefully not life.
Not
That
life
would be bad.
or
Yeah.
wife.
Like not a lost life.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Oh, Rin, by the way, you're gonna be the spokesperson, and Leo.
No,
opens the door and
no.
starts moving.
Ren's gonna start going backwards and just pushing whoever is in front. Just like corralling them in the direction of the sound, but making sure she's not.
Congratulations,
anywhere
Miriam. You're probably the one
close.
she's grabbing.
Yeah, probably.
Push forward.
Of course, she's half your size, so as she pushes you, you can kind of just stand there.
Equally, if you stand there, she's not gonna move first.
I think she's probably stronger than I am.
Yeah, that's
She
probably
has a
true.
strength of 8.
Yeah, you're stronger than I am.
Oh wow, yeah.
She's gonna push
Okay.
Mirren forward.
Oh my gosh. Natural 20 on that strength check. That'd actually be athletics, but whatever. Bless you, Cat.
Wow, Ren, you got a lot of potential there. That's a good push.
Mirren, do you want to bother trying to contest this?
No, thank you.
You just get pushed right to the door as
Yeah.
you're standing there. You feel your ankles, you feel your knees kind of buckle as you fall forward a bit into the door.
Oh, okay. Open the door.
You are greeted by the cool morning air as the space between the two cars just buffets you with air.
Are there windows in these doors?
Yes, there are, but
Solid door?
there's like a little porthole style window in each door, so you can kind of see, but you have to get like right up to it.
Okay. I'll go to the other door.
You make a daring leap to the next car, which is just a gentle step. This train is like you're meant to walk through and do whatever. So you head up there and make me a perception check.
Okay.
Yeah, it's probably best Rin doesn't do this because she's short. That's a natural 4.
3.
Wow.
I was gonna say I cast guidance before you rolled, but it's fine.
I fog up the window because I'm too close to it and I can't see anything.
I can't see anything, guys.
Grimmer, lift me up.
Alright, I can do that.
Hold on, Mirren, as you're staying there. You do see a little bit of what's happening. You just don't get the finer details. You see Lady Farrow. Lady Angela Farrow. Why can't I not? Lady Angela Fairwaters.
Yeah.
There we go. Why was that tripping me up? She is currently still in her sleeping attire, and she is frantically going through various cases, and you can see that everything is just thrown out to the center aisle. There's 2 guards and 2 employees there. 2 appear to be trying to either calm her down or help her. You're not quite sure. You would also see that on the far end is Alec Wiki just kind of poking his head out the door, seeing like, wow, that's a mess. Not going to bother with that. Yeah, that's all you see from a 3.
I'll open the door.
As you enter, the 2 guards, clearly from the capital, strike at attention, give you a salute, Mirren.
Oh, seems something is amiss.
Lady Angela will just freeze and just kind of like almost like a horror movie. Her head just kind of like rotates to you. And she immediately just kind of whips over to you, grabs you by the shoulders. Her hair is an absolute mess. Where is it? Where is it? Have you seen it, sir?
You need to get down, Mr. President. She's grabbing the prince.
One of the guards does come up to her and kind of grab her off of you, Mirren.
It's okay. What are we missing?
My pendant. Pendant.
Do I remember a pendant from last night?
You would recall that she was wearing something. It was kind of like a It's kind of like a collar almost. Seen metal with a nice little kind of nothing too fancy, but it's a nice little gem dangling from it.
Okay. And when did you have this?
Last night before I went to bed, I made the mistake of taking it off for one night, and now it's gone.
Okay. Do you have a case you keep it in? What
A picture of it?
Yeah. I mean,
No, I'm usually wearing it all times. She even kind of like lifts her head up to show her neck, where you can see like where the collar has been for probably a long time. Like it's been cleaned and everything, but like you can see like where it's pressed into her skin and kind of like made that area of her neck a little. Yeah, there's just like a tan line there, and that portion of her neck's a little thinner than the rest. Like not by much, but just noticeable.
I think Leo might try to remember if he's seen this, and then go to one of the pages of book and maybe start to try draw a sketch. At some point, it's going to be useful to like show people we're looking for this item.
Because I do have a spell.
Make me a history check there, Leo.
Or
investigation. I'll let you decide one or the other.
Oh, okay.
Regardless, it's intelligence.
The same, yeah. There we go.
It's like, hey, maybe you got a proficiency.
Oh. So, nope, that's a 3.
Yeah, you have no idea what she's talking about. You were not paying attention to her whatsoever yesterday.
At some point, Leo leaves everyone else to handle the situation.
She kind of whispers to you, Mirren. Prince, I hear you're familiar with arcane arts? A bit, right?
Yes.
Can I talk to you in private for just a moment, please? She's very twitchy, and just something seems very off, other than just scared she lost a piece of jewelry.
Okay.
It's magic.
I'll go with her.
She'll look at the guards and employees and lead you back to your car.
Okay.
Listen, I'm a sorceress, and I could never control my powers. The Seekers gave me that collar. I was very young to keep things under control, and I could feel something bubbling inside. I'm very scared.
Okay. Yeah, that seems understandable. What? I mean, we can definitely help. Kind of what we do. I don't know where my friends are anymore, but
They're probably in the car. They probably just gave you a little bit of space where she can give you some talk, but I'm sure Ren probably has her ear sticking out the doorway or something.
Yeah, just in case Marion gets stabbed or something.
I know at least some of us are good at finding things. It's not like we have a whole lot of places and or people to deal with.
Apparently, the inspector, that Clownson fellow, is also going to be looking into it, but apparently he's still asleep. Please, Prince, I'll owe you so much.
Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll do our best. Just I don't know. Try and stay calmish. You know, control your power. Is there anything else we should know?
I don't know. I laid it on the banister, and a morning it was gone. Thought that'd be safe on a train full of guards and everything, but no, I was wrong.
When did you go to bed?
Probably around 10:30, 11. Henry Standard Time.
Yeah, of course.
It's I don't remember anything else. I locked my cabin door and it was unlocked in the morning. I could only assume someone snuck in and stole it.
Well, let me get my friends. We can do some investigating, see what we can find.
All right, thank you. I'm going to calm down, get some alcohol, knock myself out, and just I'll be in my cabin.
Okay.
And she'll just she seems like she's not stepping quite right. It's almost like she hasn't slept in a week.
Yeah.
And she'll stumble back into her car.
Okay, everybody.
Can you show me a memory of this necklace? Because I have a spell that might work.
I can describe it fairly well.
I don't think that might work too well. I mean, it's worth a shot, isn't it? We can go look first and then use it as a last resort kind of thing.
Yeah. I don't have any ways of sharing memories.
Well, does the owner have a picture of themselves or a portrait?
If you would like to ask her before she heads out, you can ask her.
Oh, excuse me, miss. While we try to procure your objects, do you have an image of it that we could perhaps show to other passengers?
Oh, yes. And she has a little chain bracelet, and there's a little locket on it. She'll open it up, and you see herself and someone about her age. Can't really tell who it is, if it's a sister, maybe daughter. Shows it to you, and you see her with her necklace.
Ah, right. I'll just and Leo's gonna make a silent image of what he's looking at, so that he can then copy the silent image into his book and let this lady go all about her day.
Thank you. And
Yeah, no, thank you very much. I'll just get this down and we'll make some copies.
so you now have perfect recreation of her collar.
Does that help?
I might.
I mean, do we know if it helped sustain her magic and was perhaps given by the Seekers? Perhaps just a simple detect magic could work? I don't know if any of you guys know that.
I mean, I have that spell prepared too, and I also have locate object, which is why I was
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to locate an object, it's in the game for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, it might be blocked is the issue, but we do have a picture, so Ren would know how it looks. So it is familiar to her now, yes?
Yes, it'd be familiar enough.
So she's
I'll
gonna
You know
cast
the
it.
owner, you know its purpose. Yep. To help you cast a spell, Leo's gonna appear. Go, Ren, you're a lizard. If no one can do it, we'll find a wizard.
I don't think I can like cast locate objects with disadvantage. So yeah, she's gonna cast that. Can she get like a feeling or anything where it might be, or is it like absolutely nothing when looking for it?
Actually, when you cast it, you get nothing.
Yeah, I thought so. Okay, it might be in a box.
In a box. I recall, I think lead has anti-divination properties. Do we know what the train's made of?
No.
Lead paint.
Metal.
Someone can make a nature check if they would like to see if they can figure out what kind of metal this is. I guess that'd be the best way to do it.
Leo's the
Cameron
idea,
might
Can't
try.
incite it.
giver. He's not
I'll
the-
do it.
Do it, Mirren. Redeem
Hey, go,
yourself.
Mirren.
Yeah.
That was not redeeming yourself, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
Natural.
get a minimum of 9.
11's my base.
There you go.
So
11. It seems to be mostly steel, nothing that would impede locate object or divination.
okay. Well, I can do a walkthrough of her cabin with detect magic up and see if anything shows. It'll take me a little while to get that going, though.
Yeah, until then, I suppose I could go around some of the train guards showing this image and, get the message out there.
She did say that her doors were locked. So maybe we could check to see if there was anybody tampering with her doors.
Yeah, I can ask that as well.
Look for evidence of tamperage.
Oh, I'm actually proficient with thieves' tools. I could have a look at this actually.
Wow, what a surprise!
Hello, prime suspect number 1. Hold on 1 second. My cat is screaming at me.
Okay.
Come here, kitty.
Leo need to cover his tracks. It's fine. I guess Leo will quickly run back to his
Okay.
cabin and get out his thieves' tools and come back.
We're in our cabin.
Oh. Well, we sleep
She
in a
came to
separate bed,
ours.
though. Yeah, but I don't sleep in your cabin.
We're in the same train car.
Oh, okay, yeah. Car, cabin, Leo's off for a nabbing. He's gonna go get his tools and reappear.
Okay. I'm gonna start ritually casting detect magic. I'll take 11 minutes.
Oh, wait, that message wasn't whispered. Oh, no. For those that can't see, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I guess, when we get the tools together, we can have a peek around, a bit of a swab to see if anyone greased it up or anything.
What are we swabbing for grease?
Yeah, in the lock,
What?
sometimes people grease things up to get things moving easier and quieter.
Haven't you ever heard of Greasing the Goblin?
No. But thank you, weird disembodied voice from above.
You're welcome.
Oh, I think I might go check out the other carts and just see if anyone's acting a little fishy.
Yeah, here, I'll give everyone a quick trace of the picture so that we can all, talk around this a bit easier. And then we'll check this out, this lock, and detect some magic. Go team!
Yeah. Okay, so who's going where?
Once I'm done, I'm going to her car.
Okay, which is
Leo's gonna
car ahead
go
of you.
with Mirren to her car.
Okay.
We'll
Grimmer's
spend
just
the
gonna
10 minutes
travel
giving people images. Yeah.
along the train from cart to cart and just.
Ahead of you guys, there are there's two more Class A cars, a kitchen car, employee car, and the engineer car and the engine. Behind you guys, there's the social car, Class A storage, and then there's another kitchen/supply car, and then just the rest of the train, other passengers, whatever. So, Grimmer, do you want to go back or forward?
I'll cover the back of the train if somebody wants to cover the front.
So, is Grimmer going off on his own, or anyone going with him?
I think he's off on his own to
Red will
begin
go
with.
with Grimmer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dwayne and Costa will hold down your car.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure nothing gets stolen.
Yeah.
So we have a thief apparently.
I would say Dwayne's on the case, but Costa's there, so he'll do the job. Grimmer, as you head back into the social car, it's currently, you only see what appears to be Gunther at the sitting area. He seems to be writing some stuff. You see some employees cleaning and getting ready for the day ahead. No one's gambling, and you don't see any just passengers aside from Gunther.
Well, I'll go up to one of the people cleaning. She was in here for a while. Maybe it fell off.
You go up to the bartender because that's who you go up to in the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the bartender knows everything.
Excuse me, bartender.
Cleaning a glass. How can I help you? Get you a drink?
No. Not yet. Perhaps tonight. I'm looking for a missing amulet. Was wondering if anyone saw it in here.
Miss an amulet, you say? Haven't had one of
Yeah.
those around here before. Of course, it's our maiden voyage, so never would have happened anyways. I'm sorry, I got nothing.
Well, if it turns up, let me know.
Maybe. You go to step away. Hold on.
I'm listening.
Whose necklace was this?
Lady Angela.
Yeah, I saw her with it. Yeah. She left with it on, came with it on. She had a few drinks, but seemed all right.
Did anyone come through here after she left?
Plenty of people coming in and out. Most people were starting to clear out about that time. Mostly some employees moving some goods around. No one really weird, but last person she was talking to was Baron Lionel Rush. But that's all I saw.
Thank you for the cooperation and information. I'll be sure to tip generously when I come back tonight.
No, appreciate it. As you begin walking away, hold on, one more thing.
Listening.
As she was talking to the Baron, apparently, that one guy with the silverware briefcase. Try giving her some cutlery. So I guess it was either him or the Baron she talked to last. That's all I got.
Thank you. That piece of information could be quite useful. I had forgotten about the suitcase.
Mm-hmm. Well, enjoy your day. He's still cleaning the same glass.
You as well. You're doing a good job. Very clean.
Thank you. I work hard. And he grabs another cup and prestidigitations it clean.
So hard.
Yeah, the first one he had a rag and everything, cleaning it out, and the next one just cleans it with magic.
And then pretends to clean it, just so that the boss can't give
Yeah.
a talk to.
He
Yeah.
never told the boss he knew magic.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. So two names.
I think we should continue to go cart to cart, but when we get to them, we grill them really good.
If the bartender didn't see anybody coming down here, they might be up from us. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. One more question, bartender. What time did you end up leaving last night?
Well, I believe the good lady left here around probably about 10:30ish. And
yourself.
myself,
Was this room ever empty?
we closed down the bar probably around 1 or 2. I left around 1. I think a couple others were here cleaning up around 2.
All right. Thank you for that last bit of information.
Not a problem. So, as you're talking to him, though, he's still using a rag.
Well, what do you think, Ren? Should we move up to the front or just keep going this way?
I think having a look at the front might be a good idea, because we might just see, like, if we just keep an eye out.
Hold on, before you go. Next car back is storage car. After that's kitchen supply. If anyone's gonna hide anything, it might be there. Or on literally any other car.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
We could take a look at the storage, because then we don't have to talk to anybody. Right? Hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from the attendants in the storage. Be careful there. They're pretty mean. Take security very seriously.
Well, we wouldn't want anything else to be stolen, so I understand.
Good? Question mark? I feel like you should talk to them and make them let us look around the place.
Oh, I can do that.
Yeah. And I will be there supporting you from the back. However you... Probably
Alright.
by casting guidance.
Well,
Okay.
After me, and I'll just walk into the next cart.
Okay. Meanwhile, at the fair lady's car, Mir and Leo.
Yeah.
You finish casting your spell.
Yeah.
As you begin to head over to her car, you open your door, and standing right above you, about just a little over a head taller than you, Mir, looking straight down at you. Dark eyes, trench coat. Inspector Jack Clownson. Morning, Prince.
Morning.
Where are you heading?
To the Lady Fairweather's car. She asked us to help.
Good enough. How you gonna help? Got any Special skills.
Yeah. All our
Oh,
skills are special.
I'm gonna check if the lock was picked, and Leo holds up his kit of picking locks.
It's Inspector just cocks an eyebrow, looking straight at you, Leo. He'll pull out a little notebook and write something down.
I only recently learned how to do this, so yeah, this is the first time it's been useful. I'm actually excited a bit.
Prince, you're looking a little glowing today.
Yeah.
I'll let you perform an investigation.
Thanks.
He'll step out of the way. Motion for you all to pass.
Okay.
Let's do it. Hopefully he'll let me pass as well.
He'll let you pass, and he'll head into your
Go
car.
through. Oh, great.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Mirren, Leo, the two of you are in that car now.
Yeah.
So you're looking around. I would like you both to make an investigation check,
Okay.
unless Leo's not doing anything.
I was going to investigate the lock in particular using my thieves' tools.
Okay, make me a dexterity investigation check.
Okay. I'm not proficient, so that makes this easy. 13 from me.
I got an 11.
Okay. First off, Leo examining her cabin door. Are you polite enough to let her know that you're examining the door first, or are you going to pull Leo and just do what you want?
Oh, I'm just gonna do it.
Okay, so you get down in front of her cabin door, begin examining the lock, taking your tools, kind of poking at different things. And you do find out that it does seem like one of the pins have broken into place, causing the door to be easily unlockable with some picks.
Aha!
Mirren,
Yes.
you don't notice anything crazy. You do notice that as you're walking by her cabin, you do see that kind of magic from Lady herself. Seems evocation, like from her very core. You see like an undulating mass of evocation magic.
Okay.
Continuing to look forward, you come by Baron Lionel Rush's cabin next.
Yeah.
He seems to be in his cabin, just reading a paper. He'll give you a look. Just give you a little head nod and return to reading as he sees the weird glowing boy walk by.
Yeah. Weird glowing boy.
You would see that he himself has a blade next to him that appears to be magical nature. Seems to have transmutation magic. You also see a case that seems to have various magical items within it of different kinds of magic.
Okay.
And then lastly is Alagwicki. Come to him, and you don't see anything odd except for his monocle piece, which seems to have a transmutation cast upon it, which is not entirely uncommon for wealthy folks.
Yeah. Okay.
Because sometimes normal classes just don't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
The employees there are trying to clean up the mess made by the lady. A guard is standing post, and he is just staring at Leo, who is fiddling with the lock. He'll stop you, Mirren. Excuse me, Prince. He's with
Mhm.
you, right?
Most of the time, yep. We were just trying to see if we could tell if someone forced their way through the locks instead of having a key.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not suspicious whatsoever.
No, yeah, sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm keeping an eye on him.
Okay.
So that concludes your investigation of the lock and magic items.
Okay. What'd you find, Leo?
Oh well, I think the suspect is someone capable of using thieves' tools. Yeah, it looks like they've sort of pushed this pin here, and it makes it quite easy to unlock. To be honest, it could be a setup. Like, someone could have done this, and then the person that then does the thieving just has to do a simple maneuver. But yeah, it could be one or two people. At least one of them knowing how to do a lock.
Okay.
I would actually guard, and Leo calls someone over. This lock has been tampered with. I believe if you have a locksmith aboard, they can get a new one in to keep her lady safe.
Don't got a locksmith, but got some chains and locks. Might be able to figure out something temporarily. Well, that's my superior.
Yes,
Thank
you do.
you. Okay. I didn't find anything besides the stuff people already have. No weird residue, no nothing strange, so there's that.
Okay.
Now what?
Well, I mean, we should probably make our way down the other end of the carriage. If Grimmer and I forget the kobold's name, Rin went that way.
Wow. Yeah, let's go find him.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the social car, you guys are passing over to the storage.
Mm-hmm.
There is a guard in the social area kind of blocking the door. And what might you two be doing here?
We're just gonna.
Got any employee identification?
I'm gonna pat
Uh,
Grimmer
we
on the
are
back.
the king's outriders, all right?
I never heard of you.
Well, you know of the king and the prince, right?
I heard of him.
Well, we pretty much have authority to do whatever we want.
That don't sound very legal to me.
Look, we're just trying to find Angela's amulet.
Make me a persuasion check, sir.
Add a D4 to that.
Okay.
You have better charisma than Ren, I think.
Let's see if Grimmer can fix things up a little bit.
Use intimidation if this goes poorly.
That's not bad. 17.
Okay.
He's looking you up and down. And looks over to Rin. Giving you both just a stare. He's looking through your souls right now. Chewing some gum. Alright, but if anyone asks, I wasn't the one that let you in here.
Yep.
Of course.
He'll unlatch the door, open it. He'll lead you to the next door, unlatch it, open it for you. Inside, you can see various crates and cases, a chest, just anything that these rich people would have brought with them, or just higher class goods that need to be transported.
This is a lot of stuff.
What kind of materials are we looking for? So there's like lead and maybe silver that blocks magic.
I don't know. Lead specifically blocks locate object.
So you guys are standing there, you hear the door creak behind you closed, and then you hear it lock.
That's weird.
Through the
I
glass.
don't like that.
Safety precaution.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, that's fine, probably. I don't know. Did it sound like it was a normal safety precaution to just lock the door with people in it?
Well, it kind of helps make sure that you're not going to steal anything, so...
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Let's
You know
just be
what
quick.
I don't like? This guy has never even heard of the King's Outriders. We gotta start making a bigger name for ourselves.
You do
Or
that.
get a jersey.
Oh,
What's
yeah, that was a
noise?
good thought I just had. Voice.
I start selling our merch. Is there like anything looking out of place, or like it's been moved recently, or just I don't know, just generally off?
Make me a perception check.
That's why I'm not investigating. I'm just proceeding. Better at that,
I might.
think.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, I might
It's-
look specifically for lead, but you can go first.
So, 26. Everything... Nothing here really matches, so it's kind of hard to tell what could be out of place. Nothing seems to have been moved a lot. Like some of the bigger objects seem to be stationary. You see some large crates. There's only about 2 of those. You do see a very large, like almost treasure chest. And you see, like on shelving, you see smaller, like jewelry boxes and suitcases, essentially. Boxes full of clothing, and nothing is really standing out from just a quick look over. Though you do see, with your special 26 perception check, something the average person probably wouldn't have caught.
Ooh.
You see what appears to be a scrap of clothing next to the very large chest, like kind of wedged between it and the large crate next to it, like kind of pulled off.
Like there might be a corpse stuffed in it.
Not necessarily. It looks like, as you get a little closer, you can see like a nail kind of sticking out of the crate. May have like grabbed onto a piece of cloth.
Oh. Have a look at the cloth.
Okay. Grimmer, what were you doing?
I was gonna look for lead specifically, since she said that.
Make me an
would
investigation
box
check.
locate Object.
Natural
Ooh.
20 for a 21. Nice. Okay, so Grimmer, as you're looking around, Ring goes over to this one area, and she'll pull off the cloth. Rin, I would like you to make me a... What would be the appropriate check here? I guess a investigation check.
Okay.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, this seems like a fairly nice piece of fabric. Probably from like a nicer suit. And that's all you can make of it.
Does it look like the cutlery guy's suit from last night?
It is black, so like it looks very similar. It's a fairly common fabric from what you can tell, though, so it does seem to match.
I'll just bag it as evidence, except I don't have a bag to put it in, so I'll just put it in a pocket and give it to someone else to look at as well.
Rin, as you're investigating that, Grimmer kind of takes the crate and kind of pushes it back a little bit as he kind of spotted a glint of something. You see what appears to be a briefcase, Grimmer. It doesn't seem... It seems very out of place here and behind this large crate.
Now,
As you kind of touch it, feels like cold metal. You're not sure if it is lead, but it is definitely odd.
I'll pick it up and there's
Okay.
nobody else in the room.
No, just you guys.
It's just us, as far as I can tell.
Is there like a lock? Would I need a key to open it, or could I just?
There appears to be a key needed.
Okay, well.
And then
that's
again,
fine.
you are a orc werewolf fighter, so you can bycast a key.
The real question is, do we have mending for after?
Wait, do I have silence prepared? Is the question.
That is a
I
good
do
question.
not, never mind. No, it would just be very loud noise. It's fine.
While you two think,
Crashed.
Mirren, Leo, what are you doing?
Or
What
head
Mirren?
down the train.
Down the
Try
train?
and find our friends.
You head into your own car. The wind
detective here
does
still?
stop you. The
Yeah.
detective is not there.
Okay.
Hey, kind of gets up really close to you, Mirren. Hey, not supposed to tell you, but he was going through Leo's stuff.
Ah. Okay. I'm not surprised.
I'm not
Leo,
really
you
either.
have any contraband?
It's just a lot of snail pics.
What a freak. Moving on. Okay, so you guys head over to the social cart,
Yeah.
and you will see the good inspector sitting at the bar. Not sitting, but like leaning up, standing against the bar. And he seems to be talking to the bartender.
Okay.
There's also another employee who seems to be mopping an area. Gunther is over, seems to be writing, and yeah, that's it. There's also a guard at the far end door for the storage area.
Okay.
Do not see your friends.
So I'll go to the guard at the end. Bypass all the middle people.
What do you want?
Hello. Did you see an orc and a small lizard come through?
I may have. Believe the
Okay,
proper
so you-
term's goblin, by the way. An orc and a goblin.
She's not a goblin, but okay.
No.
I'll be sure
My
to
mistake.
call her a goblin next time we meet her.
Yeah. So what's your job here?
I guard the door.
From everybody?
From anyone looking to do anything bad.
Ah, great. So we don't have any problems then. Can I get through?
Make me a persuasion check.
Leo behind us might try like sort of doing mimes to be like, "That's the prince," and put like a crown on his head.
13. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. But you may look like the prince, but I just got word that there's a thief on board. I can't
Yep.
let you through. And when your friends come out, I'm gonna give them a good frisking.
So, you're saying that the rest of the train is off limits to me,
No,
but I can't get through the door that lets me to the rest of the train.
correct.
That seems like an interesting problem you've created for yourself.
Employee verification needed.
But I am just a passenger.
Correct.
But
You're a Class A passenger, so you're in the Class A cars.
Yeah. And so I can't go to the other parts of the train?
Do you buy a ticket? Or have employee
Mirren,
identification?
sometimes Mirren in life, people tell you no, and you have to accept that.
No. That's not how this works.
No. I'm a prince, you see.
This door that separates like us from the next carriage, can we see anything through it, or is this guy like square in the way?
He is in the way, but you can kind of see just past him through the porthole, and you can see that it is a solid door for the other one.
Okay.
If you want to, you can wait here for your friends. Once they get out there getting a frisking.
Are you here all the time?
I just came in this morning for my shift.
Who was here last night?
Greg.
Are they as trustworthy at their job as you are, only letting 2 people through versus 4?
Between you and me, Greg's a hell of a guard. He wouldn't let a fly through.
Okay.
That's very true.
The king himself could come through here and Greg wouldn't allow him.
Wow. That seems...
He has been reprimanded many times for being way too much.
Okay.
Man, I wish I could be as dedicated as Greg one day. If it's alright with you, we'll wait out here. What do you tend to do to pass the time, friend?
Watch people chew gum. And I got
People
gum.
chew gum. Ah. Is there anything in particular like to see people do? We could set up a little illusion pantomime, something while we wait.
I just like
there's no
people
nice
watching.
way. People watching.
It's part of the reason I became a guard. To watch people. See all
Is
their
there-
oddities.
Is there any
Help
suspicious
people.
people you've seen recently? Perhaps holding like a bag of lead or something, you know?
He just turned his head very slowly over to you, Leo.
I'm not sure why everybody thinks you're suspicious, Leo.
Inspector
it's
says
the
that you're a
hand.
suspect, mister. That's one
Oh,
reason I'm
really?
not letting you through.
Well,
Oh.
can I go through?
Sorry, sir,
You
but
can stay
no.
here. What? This is
If I'm a
quite rude.
suspect, then like I don't know. Do I still get free meals?
When you pay for your ticket, well,
Well, actually, no. I didn't pay for my ticket. It was given to me.
are you on here illegally?
No, I have a ticket. I just didn't pay for it.
I'm going to assume someone paid for it for you. So I
Yeah.
don't cause a scene and throw you off this moving vessel.
The king paid for them.
As a side comment, if you
I'll
were to throw
take your
someone
word
off the
for
vessel,
it,
where's the
Prince.
best place to throw someone off the vessel?
Oh my goodness. What a question.
Well, you see the door right behind me,
Here,
and the door behind you.
here.
Both are prime places to be thrown off.
Oh, great. I'll be sure to keep an eye on those places.
Use the handrails. Safety first.
Aye, aye. Well, we'll happily wait here. Mirren, is there
Meanwhile,
anything
in
you
storage.
Yeah.
So, what are you two doing in storage?
What would Mirren do?
Baron's getting ready to just teleport to you guys because he's
I
annoyed.
couldn't apologize after. Better to for forgiveness than permission or something?
Alright, that's all I need. I'm gonna try and bust it open.
Okay, make me athletics check.
Wait. Yep, just a plus 11 onto this roll.
From a
but I
2
rolled a
to
2.
13.
I mean,
You ch-
you're proficient, right?
Yeah, I have expertise. My passive is a 26.
Well, that's your low roll. That's perfectly fine, I'm sure. Wait.
Isn't
Go ahead.
our passive roll was what? The mod
It-
plus 5,
yeah.
so 16
Yeah,
for
there's
base.
an
Your
error there.
expertise is higher.
Let's see.
Yeah, there's a error with the passive stuff, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh well. We'll fix it later. I've been saying that for a while now. I'll fix it before you guys get into Mesic Solo. How's that? Where it's gonna be important.
Oh boy.
So Grimmer, you get your big meaty fingers in there, and you begin ripping and tearing, and you hear a pop of metal breaking, and as you're doing it, you kind of slam it down to the car, and you hear the back hinge break open.
Got it.
So now you can open it from the other side.
And okay. Well, I'll just have a quick little peek.
As you do, you see there appears to be. 1 second. You can't open it all the way like this unless you just want to finish ripping it open. But you can get a little peek. It's up to you.
I'll have a look.
Crap.
Just have a look.
Yeah, we're just gonna rip it open.
Yeah.
We'll deal with the consequences later.
As you
Yeah,
rip
you
it
will.
open, a couple things kind of just fall out, but you do find the collar.
Hmm.
You also see what appears to be a familiar charm of some kind. Appears to be an evil-looking eye.
Interesting.
Looks very familiar to you. A certain prince had one.
Oh.
What?
Aaron, as you're sitting there in the social car, kind of going through your stuff,
Yeah.
yeah, you're missing an evil eye.
What? What does that mean?
But you have it in your inventory, evil eye charm.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I don't even know if I own anything. I keep a lot of stuff.
I don't think you
Take
do.
one of my ponies.
I don't own much. I own a lot of slings.
Oh, it's okay. I don't cast that spell very often, so that's why I didn't notice.
You also find a vial of some sort of smoke that just seems to be swirling there. Looks very familiar, especially to you, Grimmer.
Oh, that's my bottle. I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out whose suitcase this is.
You also find a couple other small things as well. Ren, as you're looking at it as well, you would see that, yeah, there's definitely a lead lining in this case. But it seems that quite a few people have been hit.
Has Ren been hit?
I don't know. Let's find out. Did you have
I
anything
feel
worth
like-
stealing?
I mean, I had the rings for warding, and also my ponies and the beans, and Let's think an amethyst and an hourglass and some incense and bugs.
Your tab from the crown of 93 gold has been found in here.
No, they would have been caught and gone to
Also,
jail for using it. That's what would have happened, right?
a golden locket is also in there, possibly one used to detect hags.
Why, when I catch them,
That seems
I'll be
like
working with the
pretty much
hags.
everyone was hit. Dwin's charlatan die, also in there. Leo, you're not gonna believe this, but Book was in there too. No.
Imagine.
Strangely enough, Leo, you were not touched.
Yeah, weird that.
Oh, yeah. It's all weird.
I guess Leo would have had his moon gems not in like out of pocket and his thieves' tools and cartography tools. He doesn't own many small trinkets though, to be fair.
You would also see a very strange collar that a certain prince made for a dog. So even the dog got hit.
Oh my god. That's
So
terrible.
this case is just packed full of just at least one item from seemingly everyone on this train.
Is it for like a ritual to curse the soul and do to an eternity of pain and
Make me a insight check.
Oh boy.
And this is when you notice all the blood.
This is where you notice the ritual written in the lead.
That's a 9 for a total 16. It looks like probably not a ritual, but stuff that they thought they could probably sell off.
Fair enough. I'm gonna put my hag detector back on. Thank you very much. Okay, well we can take this back. I guess we did a great job. We found it. I think
Yeah,
that's
we
what
make a
needed
good
to
team.
do. Yeah. We solved it.
Like, pretty quickly. I'm impressed with us, honestly. We only had we didn't really damage any other suitcases.
That was the only one we needed to find.
Yeah.
I think
Well, yeah.
we've done such a good job, we could probably just relax for the rest of the day and sorted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
stick my big hand out for a high five. I'll really lean over too.
Yeah, Ren will need that high five. I guess we'll need to knock on the door so they let us out.
Yeah. Well, wait. How do you think we should handle this? Like, should we have the train still thinking that, like the thief? Like, should we let them know?
What
I
if
don't
we
really
pretend
know.
that we didn't find it and then we set up a trap to, like, so that we stay here overnight and then whoever comes back to try and look for that suitcase, we just kind of rain down on them.
Meanwhile, in the social car,
Yeah.
Leo, Mirren, and both of you can make a perception check.
Oh,
Okey-dokey.
it's a tall ask.
I know. Nice roll
Oh.
from Leo.
Ooh.
Natural
7.
20. Leo, you are over here. Hear a guard come in from your train car and walk over to the inspector. He talks about something. You don't hear exactly who, but someone is missing.
Oh.
And the inspector just kind of gets up and they go back into the front cars.
Okay. Leo won't share that.
Say Leo won't share that?
No, he's gonna keep that to himself.
Okay. Oh no, stop falling. Ah! Sorry, my third screen here was falling.
No.
Okay, so
Uh,
let's see here.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, back in the storage cart, you two are talking. Rin.
Yes.
As you're kind of walking around, still kind of seeing like if any, trying to pick up some stuff that fell out. You step in something moist.
Ew.
It gets all in between your toes, and it's
No.
very
Shakes a lot.
squelchy. Just like
Blood? Does it smell like blood? Is it bloody?
quick looking at it, it doesn't look like blood. It seems kind of clear,
Ew. Ew.
kind of sticky.
Ew. I don't have prestidigitation. What? No, I do not.
What is it?
I don't know. Oh, I don't want to smell it. Grimmer, can you smell it? She's gonna pour water over her foot. Does it stick? Is it glue? Is it glue?
It is not glue. It's just some sort of nasty substance.
Okay, she's gonna wash it off her foot.
Grimmer, would you like to investigate the whatever this is?
Yeah.
I'll give you
Yeah.
advantage because I'm assuming you're probably using some of your natural senses.
Ren's
Yeah.
gonna also cast guidance on Grimmer for doing it for her because she really doesn't want to do it.
Oh, well, a 1 and a 2.
Oh
That's
my
not gonna do
Gosh, with
a lot.
advantage.
Oh my god.
With advantage, you get a 4 with guidance.
Wow.
Now, you will know enough of this that it seems kind of like a pool of saliva.
Ugh. This looks like when I'm
Rin, where
smothering
are
a
you right now?
door.
Right next to Grimmer, just like washing the thing off my foot.
As you kind of take a step back and trying to wash off your foot, you put your hand up against the chest. And as you're washing off your foot, you try to move your hand. Man, that seems a lot stickier than wood should be.
No!
Just say it.
Rin, as you're sitting there trying to pull your small hand from it, getting panicked.
Can I cast inflict wounds on it? On the sticky thing?
You know what? Go ahead.
It might not do anything. It probably won't. But like, it's the only, like, my hand's stuck.
That's a 22 to hit. You will
That's pretty
cast inflict wounds upon it. Roll
I mean,
damage.
only if it's a creature.
Roll
Only if
damage.
it's a creature. And it's not a creature, it's just an object, and it only has 5 necrotic damage.
As you infuse your hand with necrotic energy, you see the wood begin to almost kind of turn into like a non-Newtonian fluid, kind of bouncing on sound waves, kind of, and snapping to you. The top form of the chest seems to have shifted and is open, and you two are now in combat with a giant mimic.
Yay! At least you said it. At least you said it.
Rin, a quick passive perception check. You would see something's in the mimic's mouth.
Her hand.
Something or some person.
You would see a shoe on one of the teeth. One of the hundreds of teeth this thing is just like creating out of its form. Its long tongue slathering out and coming right to you with a pseudopod attack. Let me put on some fight music here because this ain't working for me.
Get it!
Start that encounter, Mr. Conductor Man, boss.
Leah's
DM.
still trying to win the guard over with her silent image show.
Okay, you two.
Oh, Whoa,
Oh,
why
God.
is it so big? It's like
I did say giant mimic.
like 4 grimmers and like I don't know 6 friends. Hi,
Nice.
Winifred. Are you gonna fight the mimic for me? Yeah, you gonna do that? No,
You're
just
kind of
sleep.
stuck to it
Okay.
right now, so I recommend you fight too. Oh, I just realized
On me.
I forgot that the standard features are not on here, so we're gonna have to do some math, guys.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
oh.
Yay.
I don't like doing math.
Anyways, roll initiative.
1 8 is just 8. 2 8s is
Grimmer with a
16
whopping
with
0.
me. Oh, Grimmer, you've not had a great time at it recently.
Well, the mimic's gonna start us off.
Oh no.
Why am I concentrating?
Meanwhile, on the card, you sure just you guys are having a nice time. Meanwhile, in storage, fighting for their lives. Pseudopod attack on Rin. I said pseudopod attack on Rin.
How about I think that's a sign that maybe no be a good idea. Like perhaps what if
That's a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
This ain't working the way it should at all. I'm even getting the attack options. I have to do a lot of updating. Oh, there it goes finally. That's max damage.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Okay.
You do reduce the damage by 1, so go ahead and get yourself 1 HP back.
Okay. I'm not supposed to be concentrating on it now. Okay. Okay. That's so good. God, why is Foundry slow?
Okay, so you are very much stuck to this thing,
Aye.
and now it's going to try to bite you
Please don't.
as it wraps around its tongue around you, trying to constrict you.
No, thank you.
We made it with advantage because you are grappled. 14 to hit.
I have 15 AC.
That's a miss
Whoa.
then.
Oh,
As it tries to bite onto you, you grab your little shield and you just wedge it in between its teeth. Okay, next up is
Okay.
Rin.
Great. I will cast bonus action spiritual weapon. Cause that would be nice. I think that would be great. So I'm gonna do that and attack the mimic. 'Cause I'm doing fine. Sorry, I'm just a little like. We're doing great. We're doing great.
How's an investigation going?
You know what? I was really proud of us.
Us too. You guys doing good. I can with that.
Did it do anything? No, it did absolutely
What are you
nothing.
trying to do?
I'm trying to hit it with my spiritual weapon, but you know,
It might need to be
for some
closer.
reason, it's not letting me.
You are targeting it.
is it its turn instead of the spiritual weapon's turn?
No, that shouldn't have an
It's
effect. I'm gonna try it. Again. That might work. There we go.
That is
that
a
did absolutely
13
nothing.
to hit.
Okay, never mind. It did roll.
That is a 20 total. That is a hit.
Yeah.
Lovely. So we'll do that. Anytime, Foundry.
Your rolls are coming through so slow.
So slow. I think I might need to like reload Foundry. That might help.
Maybe.
And then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame as well because that would be a good idea. So it needs to make a Dex saving throw.
Okay, it's a giant buck, so I'm sure it's good at that.
Do we have the warding bond going yet, or is it not yet?
No, I didn't cast Warding Bond.
Okay.
Um,
Enjoy the idea of you guys being in trouble and mirroring yourselves.
It saves.
no.
It
Okay,
saves.
so it does no damage, and that's the end of my turn, and I'm gonna reload.
Oh, that's a lot of force damage though.
Okay.
Yeah, the
That's
spiritual
the end
weapon
of
did some
Ren's
damage.
turn.
Okay, Grimmer, you're up.
Go on,
Yeah,
Don't understand a word you said.
Let go of Ren. And I gotta target this guy. There we are.
That is a 20 to hit. Nice. That is 13 damage. Nice.
And as always, we're just going to get second wind out of the way. Or action surge, not second wind, action surge. I want another
So you haven't
attack.
taken any damage. Go ahead.
Yep.
14 to hit. That hits. Another good damage roll.
Alright, and
This thing
now
is looking really rough.
Let go of her.
Okay, it is now the Mimic's turn.
Can it skip its turn?
No, because initiative count 20.
What if I
Meanwhile, in the other car, the guard
Yeah.
kind of looks back towards the storage cart and begins quickly unlocking the door. You guys would hear some yelling, tapping.
What's
What's going on in there?
So something up. Would Leo or Mirren like to make an insight check?
Yeah.
You're really
I'm
good
so
at
good
with
at
guys.
those.
Yeah.
I have proficiency in this one though.
That's a 12.
Insight. Another -1 to the roll for me. Oh,
Oh my goodness.
Leo's popping off.
Mirren kind of looking about the room just real quick before you head over to the guard. You would, your attention's kind of caught by Gunther, who's kind of jerked up. Leo, you would also notice this, but a little more so. You would see that kind of sinking feeling, like, oh no, I messed up, kind of thing. You know that look very well enough. You've seen it in the mirror every morning. So you two run to the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll unlock the door. There's still another door to unlock. Gunther will also be behind you guys. Meanwhile, the Mimic's turn. Given that you just beat the hell out of it, pardon the language,
Child.
it is going to, the stickiness on you, Rin, and the tongue all kind of turn liquidy and seem to dissipate from you, pull back to the Mimic. And it is going to disengage and curl up into a corner. And just, even though it's a big Mimic, it kind of like, it's trying to condense itself very small, trying to get away from you two. Okay, Rin, it is your turn. You are no longer sticky.
Okay, lovely. I love hearing that. I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon. Did I move myself too? Fine. You know what? Okay, yep, we're moving closer. My spiritual weapon's gonna attack as soon as I can find it. There we go. Please just roll faster this time. Okay, you rolled faster, but I want you to roll good too.
That's a miss.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
The mimic seems to be very defensive right now.
Well, I will cast Fairy Fire on it. Because I can.
That's a dex save, correct?
That would be correct. Yes. Yes, I know my spells. No, I don't.
The mimic failed. What color is the mimic now?
The color of death.
That's Ren's color, so sure. Why not? But yeah, it will be easier to hit. Hopefully. Go, Grimmer. The end of my turn.
Okay, Grimmer.
I will.
The mimic seems to be trying to withdraw, but there's not really much place to withdraw inside of a train.
Hit it.
Run forward and.
This is not the first or the last time Rin will advocate for death.
And I will give it one good smack.
With advantage.
With advantage, I'll roll that again. See if we get a 20. Nope. Doesn't
Regardless, it's a hit. Not your best roll. Actually, I think it would actually still be alive, actually. But it is in very, very bad shape. Like, a gentle breeze could probably kill it.
Oh, wait a minute. Kill stealing. The chart, I remember that. It was activated.
Is that your turn, Grimmer?
I believe so.
Initiative count 20. Both doors on both sides open. The one closer to you all is the back door. So there is a guard that opens up the door, and he's like right about at that area as he opens the door, and he just sees two people that shouldn't be in there wailing on a moving monster box. Meanwhile, on the other side, the guard unlocks the door with Mir and Leo and Gunther intel. Would anyone like to react real quick? Most I'll allow is a
box.
yes, you will see them attacking something. Most I will allow is a bonus action or reaction for this.
Okay.
Bonus action or reaction? Come on, Leo, my boy.
I don't have any of those.
I've got a spell. I can true sight it. Oh, what is it? Not true sight. True strike. I think we'll just cast Magic Stone because that's usually what we would do. So Leo's gonna, put his hand in his pocket, pull out 3 stones, and they'll start to glow with an arcane energy. Get it! And then, that's him.
As that's happening, the guard readying his spear, very taken aback by the giant monster in here. Gunther is going to Coin, stop! Stop! Don't attack him! Don't attack him! Stop! And now it's the mimic's turn, and it's just going to kind of condense itself more. And you hear it whimpering. Bryn, it is your turn.
Is it not gonna hit?
It's
just...
it's curling up. It's not attacking.
Do it. I wish Leo had a message. Do it.
You can hear Leo saying attack it, and you can hear someone else saying stop.
Okay, well,
And no one's ever
okay.
gone wrong listening to Leo.
Well, there was like a shoe in there when we came in here as well.
Yeah, but
Maybe it's just a chew toy.
Ren's gonna cast.
Maybe it's the train.
Cure Wounds
Choo-choo train.
on herself. So, but she's not gonna attack it. Cute.
Okay.
Cute. I'm back to full health.
Nice. Hey, Grimmer.
Your turn, Grimmer. What you gonna do?
So this is going back to when we first saw it. Actually, I didn't see the shoot. I think that was just Ren.
Yeah, it would just be Rain from first. She got grabbed.
I might put like my foot on the chest. Oh, is it still really big? I guess I couldn't do that.
I mean, you can still put your foot on it. Like, kind of push it against the wall if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll do that and give me one reason I shouldn't kill this monster.
He's my pet!
Oh, I guess I'll hold my
A
action.
license for it?
No!
Probably should.
As of
Leo's
right
just
now,
gonna
combat
nod
is
like,
over
"I respect
unless
that."
someone wants to do something pretty messed up.
Well, can we knock it out? We can deal non-lethal.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I mean, it seems to be non-aggressive right now.
Oh.
Leo.
Cast cure wounds on it.
Oh.
Wow.
If you bite me, I swear to God.
Gunther will kind of push past everyone and run up to you as you're laying your hands on it. How much do you heal this murder box?
11.
Nice.
Same amount
Confident
as I.
enough to go back to murder mode.
Yeah, just
Gun-
enough to get it again.
As soon as you heal it, you can feel your magical essence entering it. You get knocked over to the side as a boy a little bigger than you pushes past you and just slams his whole body into the chest with a hug. And you see his body kind of like get imprinted into it a little bit as he hugs it. I'm sorry. I heard this room was private and I thought he'd be okay in here.
Is it tame?
Mostly. I mean, in recent days, he's gotten a little big, and feeding him is a nightmare. But I'm hoping when I get to school that the teachers can help me. I've been feeding him like chickens and just whatever sort of meat I can get.
Leo's gonna sympathize with Gunther because Leo used to feed his mushroom and various things, so he'll sort of like try to stand in the room in a position of defense with Gunther, seeing what the guards are gonna do.
The guards are confused right now, so they're at the ready, but they're still trying to adjust. Like, okay, what do we do in this situation? Because none of these people should be in here.
Is this related to the missing necklace thingy? Or is
No,
this
that's
just
in a separate.
happenstance?
There's a separate. We did find the necklace. This is like a side thing.
Okay.
Oh, you found the necklace?
Yeah, we found all of the stuff.
What do you mean all of the stuff?
Well, there's Costa's collar and.
What?
We're just gonna point towards the suitcase.
Have there been reports of other missing items?
Well, a lot of it seems like your stuff you guys just haven't noticed yet. There's also other people's stuff in there. Suspiciously, none of Leo's, though.
Who would have stolen everybody but
right.
Leo's stuff?
One of you guards, if you want to stay with us, that's cool. Does anyone want to go get the inspector? Because we've solved his mystery.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Gonna need some gum for this.
Guys.
He'll charge off to the other car. The other guard's saying that. All you people even in here?
We're investigating.
Yeah, this is official Seeker business now. Don't worry, it's in good hands.
Do you flash your seeker badge?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I mean, there's a monstrosity in here. That's sort of seekerish business. You know.
Well,
random magic
I'll
thing.
be right here if you need me.
Yep.
Just
We
kind
need
of go
you
to the corner.
We need you to watch us so that you can be our witness to us being not guilty.
Yeah,
Right? Innocent? That word.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say. I expected worst case. Someone drunk tries to wander in here, but no, we got a monster thing.
Mhm. Monster thing.
Gunther's gonna speak up. I'm sorry. He's usually so nice. My family loves him. I've had to keep him a secret from other people. Like, I found him when he was just a little coin, and now he's this.
We should find ourselves one.
Do you have like a diary record if you're keeping of this mimic? I'd be quite interested in.
Yeah, I do. I left it at school.
Oh well, okay. I'll tell you what. I'll stick on your side for all this if you let me have a peek at that at some point.
But if it helps with any issues, sure.
Yeah, definitely. That's why.
Totally not just being nosy. As he's kind of
Will finally back it.
as he's kind of looking him over, the mimic kind of relaxes, and instead of being like a full-on box, like the lower portion of it kind of turns into like just a gray slime. Like the top portion's still a box, but the teeth kind of fade back in, and it's not cute, but compared to what it was, it's less threatening.
I just really don't want it to bite me again. Thank you very much.
And it will burp. And as it burps, the shoe that Rin saw will fly out.
Oh.
Gunther just looks down at the shoe. Is that one of yours?
I don't wear
No,
shoes.
I got my shoes on.
Is it a chew toy you give it?
No.
Oh well, I did hear earlier there was a missing passenger.
Oh god.
Oh gods.
That might be the yeah. Okay. This creature, does it understand common tongue?
Coin, spit it out! Spit it out! Spit it out! He will burp again, and a briefcase will come out. Slightly slimy and a little bit dissolved in some places.
Grim.
Is
Was
it
it
the
filled with
cutlery
shoes?
man's suitcase?
You can't really tell with all the slime and stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
Open it up. Find out.
I'm
Yeah,
not touching
Leo
it.
will
No
risk.
digs.
Leo will risk opening it. He's fine with stuff. Is there the other shoe in it?
But first off, make me a Constitution check.
Oh wait. Good luck, Leo. I'll see you never. Check or save.
Check.
No, it's the same. I don't know why I asked. Oh, Leo, rolling so well.
That is a 10. Congratulations, you're not going to take the full damage.
Yeah.
You're only going to take 2 acid damage.
Oh no, my false life.
As you touch it, kind of burns a little bit, but easily able to open it up. And strangely enough, a bunch of cutlery falls out.
Oh, yeah. More, mimic, more. And Leo sort of stands in front of it, ready to capture a dissolved skeleton.
It is currently pushing up into the corner and just kind of shaking as you're being very aggressive with it.
I'm just gonna leave. You guys have fun.
Sorry, Gunther, do your thing. Gunther, more.
Please spit him out! Please spit him out! Please spit him out! The guard is wide-eyed, like, what do I do here? I am not equipped. I have a stick with a pointy end.
Pretend it didn't happen. Just leave. Pretend you didn't say anything. It's the best solution.
Oh, but don't leave. You're our accountability here, guy.
You see Coin the Mimic, like, you can see his lower portions kind of churning, and
Oh god.
and from the elbow to the hand falls out a familiar ring on it, familiar bit of cloth still left on it, but it's mostly dissolved.
Um,
I'm going to prison, aren't I?
Probably, yep.
Well, I mean, okay, you did admit that you're the one that brought it on the train in front of us all.
He doesn't eat people.
Well,
And
that's not
didn't.
true.
He'll burp and
Didn't.
throw up another finger.
What do you
do-
call that?
I assume. Do you think this person's rich enough for like a resurrection? Maybe we got parts. But yeah, sorry, Gunther. I'm gonna have to as like a I'm gonna have to restrain you.
The guard kind of like coming to. Oh, okay, I can do that. He'll bring out some manacles.
Yep. Leo's gonna try his best to remember the official spiel of a seeker, but you know.
No, this will be great. Go ahead.
Right, as an official seeker and duty to the realm, I'm going to have to place you under arrest for use of arcane or, illegal, I guess, creatures. Unfortunately, your judgment will be set upon by the judges, but anything you say will be recorded and used against you. And we're just going to write down, he didn't used to eat people. Gunther, honestly, you're a lad. I'll do my best, but there's only so much you can do.
Gunther's just in shell shock. His pet was nearly killed, and now he's being arrested for his
Can we requisition his pet?
eating people.
It probably needs to be dealt with.
Well,
now that
yeah,
it's eating people.
Honestly,
We
can we
keep it?
just knock it out non-lethally, guys?
No, I want
Leo's
to keep it.
like, he's gonna cast Magic Stone again. He's like, guys, just
Why?
Just want to beat it with a stone. Anyone?
just knock it out.
We could just keep it in check. We could put it in our
please don't hurt him.
cabin.
Okay.
Because I mean, we've scared it enough, right?
Yeah,
You wouldn't
okay.
do anything against us, right?
He's not gonna
You know what
hurt
happened?
anyone else. He's not gonna hurt anyone else. Isn't that right, Coin?
Ren's currently
You see
looking at
Coin's head just going up and down, up and down, up and down.
See?
Okay.
Like he seems to
We
have
can keep him.
he seems to have a very limited knowledge of common.
Okay, we will let you both sit in this corner. Guards and train people. Do we have somewhere else we can keep this storage? Do you have a brig?
Yeah.
Okay,
Next
once the
call.
inspector comes, prep the brig for 2 inmates.
Okay.
And I guess we'll wait for the inspector to hear
Wake up.
everything.
You'll sit
Yeah.
down, Gunther next to the mimic, and Gunther just kind of still in shot, just kind of leans over into Coin and just kind of as he hits it. After a
You
minute,
should always have a license for your pets.
the door slams
I was thinking
open.
Gunther as well.
The door slams open, and Inspector Jack Clownson is on the case. And what's going on here? Or there was a monster attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's solved.
Yes, as the official seeker, I stood up and we managed to make the beast non-hostile. We've deduced that it was Gunther who brought this onto the train, unaware that it was a danger to people. We believe it may have eaten the cutlery cellar. I heard someone was missing. I hope it was the cutlery cellar.
It was the cutlery's husband.
Yes, well, we found where he went. Here's an arm and a finger. We also, you guys said you found the stolen items?
We did.
After you, Grimmer.
Oh, it was tucked away kind of not too far from this chest. We managed to open the suspicious suitcase, and it had lots of stolen items.
And guard Greg, he's been placed under arrest for assisting the cutlery salesman Bertolt. Congratulations. You've solved the case. Kinda.
Wait, so the cutlery man was the thief, and then he died?
Yep, that is
I'm
exactly
so
what
glad it
happened.
worked out things for us.
That seems incredibly convenient.
It is, isn't it?
I mean, maybe Greg threw him at the mimic, because... Oh.
Maybe.
No.
True.
could-
Greg
Show you
actually
proof,
poisoned
Greg.
himself.
Now that's
He was
weird.
here.
A very light poison. Like just to knock him out, so that way he have an alibi that he got drugged.
Mm.
Maybe we should talk to Greg.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think we've done enough. I want a drink. Gunther, what's going to happen with Gunther? I'd like to, once we arrive, I can take him to, like a seeker outpost, and I, handle that end of things.
I'll leave that to you, but I'll have to make a report on the fact that one of the suspects was eaten.
Oh, of course. We're happy to help in any way.
I do appreciate your help in this case. You are a huge asset. Can't believe I did this. By the book. He'll put on some sunglasses and leave.
I don't think any of this was by a book.
Anyways,
All right.
Gunther and the Mimic are taken to the brig. Greg is eventually let in, and you guys, next session, will be arriving in Mezixello. Congratulations.
Yeah.
We did it.
How was that for a mystery?
We
Nobody
did
died.
something.
Well, somebody died, but it was out of our hands, so really, nah.
I certainly didn't expect Greg to be. Yeah.
Maddie.
Greg, hell of a guard. You can take Greg up the suspect list. Oh, back up.
He was too good of a guard.
Too good of a guard.
Oh,
We're going to kind of cut things short a little bit because time, just everything, people trying to get on schedules. Tomorrow, our clocks get all flipped upside down.
Oh, yeah.
But next Saturday, hopefully we can do all this again, and you guys will be in Mezixello, beginning the 2 weeks peace.
Yeah.
You'll have a little bit of time before you guys are actually scheduled to do any fighting or anything, so you have time to either explore, commit some arson, whatever you want to do.
No, we gotta go grave robbing.
Just some wholesome family grave robbing.
The best way to bond a family is to dig up some graves. It's called modern archaeology, or like old archaeology. It'll work out.
It's like not. It's like
Not
free
belong to the
archaeology.
museum.
Yeah.
It's, just...
Archaeology in training, maybe.
No.
That's fine. It'll be fine. Nothing bad will happen to us.
This is what grave robbers and antiquarians do.
Oh, thank you all for joining us here at A Few Die Short. I hope you all enjoyed this train wreck of a mystery.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
It was all
Leaving right
a
now.
setup for that one pun.
Nice.
Come back tomorrow for some Hunt Showdown.
Yeah.
Same time, but not same time because time changed, but also the same time. Right?
Yeah.
Whatever noon Eastern is tomorrow.
Whatever that is. Yep.
Yeah.
12 o'clock
As lo-
Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, We'll see you all later. Anyone got anything else to say?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just surprised Leo wasn't caught.
Anyone for eating criminals?
No.
Okay, well that's all.
Maybe.
Thank you all for
Maybe.
joining us. Rolling the outro. We've already had our discussion. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.